Welcome to part 4 of my Rome in the Fantasy World series, aka Elderkings 2. Here we are again, and I see there's a part missing up here. Where's, how is it called? Yeah, where's Skyrim? Skyrim is gone. Damn. And we're at war. We're under attack. Okay, 45,000 men. Damn, that's quite strong. But before focusing on the war, I messed around with some decisions. But yeah, see for yourself. I just accidentally... oh. But what? Okay, now we are in a new house. And now we're coral again, or what? So we can switch that as we want. So no, we're not in the house anymore, and now we're in the house. In or out the house, let's go. Yeah, that was... anyway. The war against Burma followed, and I managed to win the upper hand after some time. Even though Queen Amanda died, I was able to win the war. Really good. But it was nothing compared to my next challenge. Due to a lack of parenting, I lost all my children to the family of my husband. Fortunately, he was already in his 50s, so I could only hope to get rid of him quickly enough to have a new husband and a child from my family, before I got too old to get any new. Unfortunately, all my attempts of murdering him also failed, and so I was forced to wait. I used the time for some minor wars and small building projects. Time passed and I was getting dangerously old. But then it finally happened. New hope was coming up. Yeah! Finally! I mean, as far as I know this world and our people, they're probably pretty racist against other nations. Okay, first mission of all is get a child. Dude, do your best. And you as well. Be horny. That's all I need. I started a next war against the still weakened Heartlands to secure the Imperial Isles. I mean, of course, every war is only for protective reasons and nothing else. I mean, we are Romans after all, and we have to defend our land, you know. And after some intense battles, I was able to secure the protection of Rome, at least for now. Shortly after, I and my new husband had our first son. And so the game wasn't over anymore the second I die. Then I took the time to search some specific people. Yo, I just learned that the unknown family has left us. They're living down here now. Or wait, there are actually, they have 11 living members. Okay, interesting. The unknown dynasty has split into another house as well. I also learned that a part of the unknown dynasty ended up in the Cyrodiil dynasty. Oh, this is the unknown dynasty. What? They're still chilling here. I'll build them a castle. Hey guys. And look at this nice infrastructure. This looks really nice. Holy shit. I love how there's this main throne and like everyone's looking on her. And there's this side chair. Like just look at it from the distance like, I am Cyrodiil. And yeah, that's my husband, by the way. Don't look at him. Ignore him. That's so dumb. Next up, I wanted to advance further, aiming for the reconquest of the Cyrodiil Empire. A tough war followed, both sides unwilling to surrender, defending their homeland at all costs. But due to the immense costs and uprisings in my kingdom, I was forced to negotiate a wide peace. Now it was for me to recover this final setback. I also joined the Council of the Eight. But during this weakened times of the Empire, multiple rebellions occurred. It was a troubled time, where the last brave soldiers fought to defend the crumbling Empire. With combined forces, I managed to victory. But this victory had a price. My son and heir had fallen in battle, leaving me with his 2-year-old daughter. And then I made a critical mistake. Over the next few years, I was able to recover, but the main problem at this point was the inheritance, as my granddaughter would only inherit a very small part of my kingdom. And so I decided that I needed more land. At the same time, I tried to get rid of the other heirs. This way, in the case of my death, my granddaughter could inherit more land, even if I could not eliminate all the other heirs, and I had a better chance of not losing all my power. My first target was Burma. After a quick war, Burma was defeated, and I had almost doubled the size of my empire. Among the new territories, Ck3-Elder controlled a small part next to the former border. I wasted little time and moved on to conquer more kingdoms. Skingrad in the south was my next goal. They tried their best, but could not stop my legionaries. After succeeding in these great wars, I fought smaller ones to kill specific people. But even after killing all the main heirs and their children, I still wasn't the main heir for most of the titles. And then it happened. Corinna died, and despite all my efforts, I had lost Coral to a 13-year-old girl. On top of that, I had also lost all claims or anything else to reconquer it. All of it was lost. Or was it? I was under attack, but was able to negotiate a white peace. Even though there had been many setbacks, there were also good things happening. Wait, what? Oh! Holy damn! Okay, luck is back in my favor, guys. What? What? Now we're skin grade. What? That's dope, but also insane. You know what I mean? But that would also mean, oh my god, if I still had the other titles, we would be able to form the empire. Oh my god, that's so dumb. But holy damn, that's sick, yo. So first, I put all my efforts in stabilizing the newly won kingdom, because this kingdom had a decent chance of winning back my lost land. My effort paid off, but unfortunately my family threatened to go extinct once again, as I was married and all the children went once again into the family of my husband. As before, time was not in my favor. Unfortunately, there was not much I could do, so I decided to reconquer the Imperial Isles, as I managed to get a claim on them. Skilled as she was, it did not take her long to retake the Imperial City, a major success in these dark days. Over the next few years, a strong economy developed and started to bring prosperity back. The empire was developing well. Still childless and knowing about the importance of the family legacy, Celoria decided to leave her old self behind. By becoming a vampire, she could now lead her family forever or perish with it in the case of her death. So now she could lead everything her way, as the empire would only exist as long as she lived. And she knew what happened in the past, and so she started a revenge war against Coral. The first parts were soon reconquered, but she aimed for more. Fighting among her soldiers, she managed to retake the old capital and nearly all of Coral. Thus she had managed to recreate the kingdom of the Clovinese states, which logically meant that I now aimed for the Eastern Kingdom, and so the next wars followed. Through all the training and experience, I could rely on my elite soldiers and legionaries to finish my business, and I didn't have to send the whole army. Reminds me of the good old Fallen Eagle times. Anyway, now only 2 kingdoms stood in my way of refounding the old empire. After defeating another kingdom, I decided to grant it to the unknown dynasty, which had survived the chaos. I felt they had earned it for their long-term support. Now all I needed was the kingdom of Lewin, and I would achieve my goal. And so I directly declared war, and decided to lead my legions myself. I successfully took over the Livian kingdom, and some other remaining factions in the next few battles. The Slytherus family had also survived the catastrophe, and now supervised Coral for me. Finally, I had reached my goal. Cyrodiil was reborn. I pressed some more buttons, I had no idea what I did there really. And so ends the reconquest of Cyrodiil.